Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai Baal Shem HaKodash, double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do indeed well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect. The afflicted, the 132, I say Shalom. Salakia. This is Brother Dawada from GMS Detroit Camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai Baal Shem HaKodash. And today I want to do a video, entitled As Touching the Dead. And Lord's will this video be edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright? Because I was speaking to, this comes to the inspiration of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai through a conversation I was having with one of my coworkers. The other day, he came up to me and he said, he was like, hey, do you pray? Obviously, he was a Jake. He was like, hey, do you pray? I was like, yeah. He was like, hey, man, I need you to pray for me. You know, and I said, all right. Then he said, which obviously he's in the world, as far as I know at least. But he asked sincerely for prayer. I said, all right, you know, and I obviously did it. You know, there's nothing wrong with praying for somebody, all right? Even if you know or if you don't know they're in the faith, you can still pray, you know, on their behalf, you know. You can still pray on their behalf because you don't know. You don't know whether or not the individual is part of the elect. You don't know whether or not that individual is in the faith. You don't know whether or not that said individual, all right, if the Heavenly Father will show the individual mercy. You really don't know, you know. It's just like, let's say you have a wife that doesn't believe. Well, just because she doesn't believe does not mean that she isn't part of the elect, because the Most High can save her through your works, all right? So that's a case in point of that, okay? But anyhow, yeah, he asked me to pray for him. Then he said, yeah, man, my father died, man, the other week. I said, dang. Then he was speaking about how he was, you know, mourning and how he's, you know, real sorrowful, you know, and it's messing him up. It's eating at him. And he said, man, I just keep asking, like, why, man? Like, why God do this? You know, but then, you know, I got to fight it. Then he said he had voices, you know, basically, you know, putting negative thoughts in his head, like, you know, why the Most High do this, you know, X, Y, and Z. And, you know, I say, man, look, you know, he's in a better place. He ain't got to worry about no bills. He ain't got to worry about getting sick. He ain't got to worry about none of the hardships that we deal with in this life. He's good. He's good. All right? And then Jake was like, yeah, man, I just need to hear that. He said, I needed someone to, you know, talk to me about this. I said, yeah, man, you know, he's good. He's good. 1 Thessalonians 4:13. It says, those who died in Yahweh Shai. Now, I use that, all right, sparked this lesson. You're going to have individuals, all right, that are close to us, family members even. Could be, you know, a woman that we're seeing now. It could be, you know, our children. Could be any. It could be us. Could be a fellow brother in the faith, all right. And then the Heavenly Father has written that they'll pass, all right. Certain of us will be beheaded. That's something that we have to diligently consider. Certain of us are literally going to die, all right? Literally get our head chopped off, okay? So that's why the scriptures speak about counting the cost, Luke the 14th chapter. Think about that. One day, our heads, all right, can be caught within the guillotine. Let's go to the book of Revelation 20:4. It's lucky for the long intro. It's really all about the scriptures, but I just wanted to give you backstory sparking this lesson. Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, the thrones are the thrones of the elect, the house of David, and they sat upon them, they is the elect, and judgment was given unto them. Yeah, the Israelites. Judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, Daniel 7. And I saw the eyes of the apostle John, who was receiving these visions upon the Isle of Patmos. Okay? He was banished there. For doing what? For teaching the word. Same thing that we're doing now. So certain of us are going to get locked up just for teaching, which happened to the men of the Lord of old, Count the cost. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded, so they got their head chopped off, for the witness of Yahushai and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast. The beast is America, NATO, and the EU, which America is part of NATO. Neither his image, that's this Romanized system that we're in, neither have received his mark, the charagma, the sihip, upon their foreheads or in their hands, that's either hand, and they lived and reigned with Yahushai 1,000 years, which is that first dominion. All right, which we're going to live and reign with Yahushai forever. And that 1,000-year period is the building up period, the time period in which these nations, these heathen, will build up our kingdom. All right, so certain of us will be beheaded, and certain of us will get locked up. Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, meaning tested, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. It doesn't mean an exact 10 days. It means a certain period of time. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Yeah, the Lord is going to give you a literal crown. So it's the 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter. All right. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death, which is the thermonuclear destruction. Let's go from there to the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter. 1 Thessalonians 4:13. But I would not have you be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep. Asleep meaning dead. Remember what was said of Lazarus, all right? It says that the Lord said that Lazarus sleepeth, but he goeth to wake him up. And they thought, the disciples that is, they thought that he spoke of Lazarus sleeping, as in like going to actual bed. But the scripture said that they knew not that he spoke of his death. And then Yahushua told them plainly, Lazarus is dead. So sleep is a metaphor for being dead. That ye sorrow not. So if an individual that's within the faith dies, we're not supposed to be like, oh, of course you mourn for them, that's natural. But you don't let it eat you away to where 3 months later you're still as jacked up and messed up about it as you were beforehand. Because why? You understand that there is hope. Even as others which have no hope. These individuals that died in the faith, they have hope. They're going to be raised up first. All right? For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, which we do according to faith, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua, meaning they died in the faith, will God bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord Yahushua, because certain of us, Lord's will for part of the elect, certain of us will be alive all the way until the Lord comes back. We're not going to get our heads chopped off. All right? That's why the Lord said, there be some of you which shall not taste of death until the Son of Man be come. Doesn't mean that they're going to live for thousands of years. They've lived from the moment the Lord said that all the way till now. No. It means that when the Lord is on the scene, when the Lord is getting ready to come back, all right, those individuals, they're not going to be beheaded. Those individuals, they're not going to lose their lives in that time, all right, in that last incarnation, which is what we're in now. This is the last time to get it right, all right? So there were certain spirits back then when the Lord said that died, but came back again in the reincarnation, and within this incarnation, they will not die. They're not going to get their heads chopped off, all right? They're going to be alive all the way until the Lord comes back. So they're going to survive Jacob's trouble, the beheading for resisting the sea. They're going to survive that. You see? For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord, Yahushua, shall not prevent them which are asleep, meaning they died. These are the individuals that died. All right? Them which are asleep. For the Lord Yahushua himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High. And the dead in Yahushua, those that died in the faith, shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, in the chariots. Psalm 104:3. Who maketh the clouds, who maketh the clouds his chariot. All right, who led the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, meaning his vehicle. So those clouds is a metaphor for the so-called UFOs. The word chariot just means vehicle. To meet the Lord Yahushua in the air. And read that again. That we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds and the chariots to meet the Lord Yahushua in the air. Showing you that those vehicles, those clouds, right, those UFOs are going to be in the air. All right. Flying, floating, as it were. And so shall we ever be with the Lord Yahushua. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. There you go. All praises, honors, and glories be to Yahweh, Bashar Melshai, Bashar Markudash, double honors to my apostles and elders of very millstone. They're doing it well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect, the afflicted 1/3. That being said, Shalom. Barak al Hakim, the fierce that listen. Shalom.